Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Jamie, that's me here. Listen, I want to talk about Erica Campbell and Teddy Campbell. Okay, so sad, so sorry to hear, but then not really that they are officially getting a divorce. They're saying that the husband, Teddy Campbell, went down to the court's office to file for a divorce from Tina. Very sad. We're gonna get into, and maybe it's not so sad, right? All divorces aren't sad. Okay. Maybe it's stressful, and I hate that she has to go through that part. But I feel like the most stressful moment of her marriage was him messing around on her with multiple people. Okay. I think he even messed with one of her friends and in her bed and stuff. So it's been a lot going on. Moral of the story, the man has cheated on her and she really lost her SHI when he did it because she kept finding out stuff at later times, right? Matter of fact, I want to go into a quick flashback just a second where we get into just a little bit of what happened in their past. Let us slide over here onto the Twitter where we get into a flashback.
That you want to apply your faith to the situation, then apply your faith.
Since then, I found out about more. And I don't want to hold on to somebody who I cannot trust. You see, I have been trying since the very beginning. The situation gets a little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people?
That's crazy.
I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie. And you want me to quote scriptures right now?
I don't want you to
want
quote
me to say
scriptures.
what I don't, you want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now.
I know that.
I just want you to understand that.
I know that.
I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. You stole my life away from me. I'm angry. Why you gotta do me like this? I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. I don't want him. I had hope when
It sound like Angela Bassett. Was that Angela Bassett? Was that the Jackson movie when she said, I don't want him, I don't want it, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you no more. That makes me think of, was that the Jacksons? Matter of fact, I'm going to see that Michael Jackson movie. But was that movie or was that in Waiting to Exhale? Y'all let me know.
when all of this started, when I let the whole world know about it. I thought we was healing because he had me thinking that we was healing. You can't keep telling me stuff a little bit. You wait 3 months, then you tell me something else. You wait 2 weeks, and you tell me something else. You torturing me, man. You torturing me. Why you putting me through all of this? Break my heart once. You gonna break my heart every month? Come on, man. You taking all the strength that I got inside of me. Just give it all to me. Knock me all out at once. I got a knockout punch every week. That's too much for anybody, Erica. It's too much, Erica.
I know.
It's too much.
I know.
It's too much.
I know. But
It's
we
too
know
much.
we know what to do. We know the steps to get better.
That right there is impossible.
So you said you never been through this, right? I have. Listen to me for a second. You ain't never been through it. I have. I'ma tell you how you get better. Even though you want to be negative, you make a conscious effort and a decision like you fighting a on the street and work toward positive. That's all you can do. That's the only choice you have.
Y'all want me to be safer than I am?
But then working towards positive with Erica don't mean staying in a damn marriage that's not, doing anything for you. But I mean, obviously, Tina wanted to stay. So I guess Erica was trying to give her the best advice she could in that moment.
I don't.
I love Jesus. I want to be
don't.
like Jesus, but I'm not Jesus.
Tina, I know you're not Jesus, and I'm not expecting you to be.
Y'all gotta let me be broken. Let me get
So
it
you
out.
don't want me
If
to
I
tell
try to
you
do,
what
I'm not
you don't want
saying
me to
that,
tell you
Erica.
nothing?
But y'all
No, I don't think she wanted you to tell her. I think she just wanted you to listen at the time.
don't want nobody to feel what they feel.
I'm not-
If
that's
I
not
bottle
what
it
I'm
all up, I'm gonna be
saying.
walking around with this same pain 3 years from now, 8 months from now, 6 months from now. Yes, I am. If I don't let myself feel what I'm feeling.
Child, ain't that something? That lady went through a lot dealing with that man. I don't know if y'all saw when she did when she tore his car up, shot the car up, beat the car up, cut up the seats and everything, show her heart. And I don't fault her. You know what I'm saying? Of course, she was trying to get him to feel the pain that she felt because he kept releasing news every time. Like, why you just won't say it all and get it all done with? I don't know, maybe he was scared or maybe he enjoyed seeing her in pain. IDK, but at some point they worked through the marriage, right? She was able to I guess save face and continue to work through the marriage. I want y'all to check out this clip over here on the Steve Harvey morning show that they did. Was it the morning show or no? I think it was just the Steve Harvey show. So let's check this out real quick.
Tina, how'd you find out about the affairs?
Someone actually who knows me very well, they were watching me on the reality show, and I was always saying, I can leave all of this. I can just go and I'm just be with my husband, and I don't need none of this, just me and Teddy, and they can have this. And they were like, listen, I hate to have to say this to you, and I followed the information that I found out for 6 months to make sure it was true, because I don't want to break your heart, but don't stop doing what you're doing, because you might need to take care of you and your kids. So they told me about 2 of them, right? I had talked to my husband 2 days before I was in.
This is why she should have left his ass 1,000 times. Okay, 1,000 times. Like just she should just got the hell on. Okay. Cause if these people been following the information for 6 months, it's given that you was all out in public embarrassing the hell out your gospel singing ass wife, child.
In New York, and I talked to him, and I was like, listen, honey, I got reason to believe there's something that's going on, and I need you to be, I'm coming to you because I love you, and I want to be able to work through whatever this is, and I need you to tell me. We stayed on the phone for 1 hour and 8 minutes. He didn't give me nothing. So when we came home, the person who it was, she used to work for me, and so that broke my heart. She was like a godmother to my children. She had access to my home to come get my kids, and all that kind of stuff was very, mixed in our family. And so I called, and she didn't answer her phone. So when we got home, it was Super Bowl Sunday, I said, come upstairs. I said, are you having an affair with her? And he said, no. I said, call her. Why are we doing this? I was like, call her. And so he did. And he was like, Tina wants to know, and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, are you sleeping with my husband? And she hung up the phone, so I had my answer. So it broke my heart. It devastated me, and I spazzed out. I destroyed 3 cars, and I started doing all of that, and I said, I'm practicing dying every day. Either I'm going to die wrong or live right. And so we've been working on living right.
Child, that's what they've been working on, okay? I suppose. I don't know what's been going on with Tina and her marriage. But a lot of people have been not caring about what happened with Tina because a lot of them feel like this is her karma, right? And the reason they're saying this is because, y'all may not know or whatnot, but I do believe Tina voted for Trump at some point. She voted for Trump, I believe his first term. Not sure if she voted for Trump the second term. However, there was a time where she kind of like doubled down on supporting him. Yeah, there was a statement. Matter of fact, we're gonna hop over here on Essence. So people are like not as sympathetic to her situation. And there's multiple reasons, right? Some people feel like, oh, you overstayed your welcome with that man. You should have been left. So, I mean, damn, you let him be the one to come and actually file for the divorce, and then some people are like, oh, well, this is karma from you supporting Trump. Who cares? Yikes. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm going to let y'all say that. I'm going to let y'all do what y'all want to do in the comments, okay? But she did make a post, okay? And I don't know if this post is going to open up because it may have been deleted. But either way, she says, good morning, everyone. I have a perspective regarding our new president, Mr. Trump, whatever, that I'd like to share with you. Ask that you would please read this letter with an open mind. If it happens to resonate with you, my hope is that you would forward it to as many American citizens that you have access to. So basically, in this statement, she talks about how, because he was chosen to be in charge or whatever, she chose to stand with him. She may not agree with everything that's happening, but she does stand with him at this time or at that time, right? She said that she chose to believe in him. She said she chose to stand with him and pray for him because as a follower of Jesus Christ and a firm believer in the Holy Bible, right? She says this is the way our Savior God want us to live. She says she chose to believe that America is great, always has been, and is becoming greater because it is in God that we trust. He is the founding father, of this nation, and there is no failure in him. But she just pretty much goes on to, wholeheartedly, put her support behind him. She says, I understand that Trump is the president. So as a citizen, I chose to have a sensible expectation of him, accompanied by much prayer for him and a complete dependency on God to work through him and all of that. So a lot of people felt like this was your support. We also learned that you had voted for him. So it's like, girl, a lot of people not seeing you or featuring you at this time. So I've been seeing those comments out there, and that's what's been going on. But I want to get into more details. Now, a lot of details has not come out about their divorce, except for the fact that he did file. And I do believe that he said that they have been separated since 2024. Okay. They're saying that Tristina, also known as Tina Campbell, one half of the gospel powerhouse duo Mary is facing a major shakeup at home because her husband has officially filed to end their marriage. Tina's husband, Glendon Campbell, filed for divorce in Los Angeles County on Monday, citing the standard irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. He says the couple tied the knot back in August of 2000 and separated in June of 2024, marking more than 2 decades of marriage before things fell apart. Things fell apart in the middle of that marriage, it seems. Okay. They go on to say the docs say that they share 2 minor children together. And although Glendon didn't check any boxes about custody, he did ask the court to establish visitation and ask for any spousal support issues to be sorted out down the line. Oh, you want spousal support? Is that what you're saying? That's what it sounds like to me. You want a little piece of the money? Glendon checked the boxes indicating there are no separate or community property issues needing division, which could mean a smoother split or that there's some sort of agreement or other negotiations behind the scenes. I would have hoped she made him sign a damn post-nup after he sat up there and cheated on her, okay, with multiple people. And honestly, I don't think she should have took him back so quickly, because a lot of people take their partners back after situations like this happen. But he would have had to get his own goddamn house. And I can't recall if she made him do that or not, but he definitely would have had to. I think they should have had some separation between them. And I think part of me believes that the reason she stayed in that marriage was because religion had her in the chokehold, and also her celebrity status did because of how she likely felt the fans looked at her being a gospel singer and her being, the epitome of whatever they were supposed to be in their marriage. Because when you heard her argue, yelling at her sister, she was saying she thought she had the perfect ideal marriage. Right. So I think that she held it up to a high standard based on how other people are looking at her. And even though the marriage wasn't perfect, I feel like for her, she started thinking, well, we still could be that inspiration to people if we stick together and show other people how they can work through their issues and this, that, and the other. So she signed up for a role that she didn't necessarily have to take on. Okay. Um, you didn't have to be the perfect example for them or lead them or be a role model or none of that, really, high key. But I feel like those were the things that kept her in the chokehold with that marriage, and also the fact that, they had children together, right? I think they had what, about 5 kids, I thought it was like 5 of them. But they do have a few minor kids. Okay. So yeah, y'all leave y'all thoughts on that. Her sister Gugu did come out and she had a quick statement to make. Just a quick, not too much, just a little piece.
Hey, friends. You can't possibly think that you're the only one calling me in regards to whatever's going on in the world. You're not. I know. Don't want to talk about it. Pray. And I love you. And thank you for using wisdom during this time.
I know that's right. Okay, basically, I see y'all calling me. Get off my line. Don't be trying to hit me up. I know what's going on, and I'm not trying to talk about it, especially not with y'all. But again, according to Teddy, they've been separated since 2024, just like what, 2 years ago. Coming up on 2 years ago. I hope that was a decision made by her. Um, I hope there was a decision that was made by her. Hmm. I kind of hope he called her Ching. High key. Hate to see it, but I'm sure we'll learn more details at a later time. But that is what's going on. And it's in social media in an uproar. And a lot of fans have had things to say about this divorce. So it's been crazy. But I'll let you guys chime down below in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything. I'm Jamie, that's me. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking the drama.